guys, Karen here, and I am going to do a video talking about my predictions that is going to happen in the brand new Marvel film next year, Captain America Civil War. Of course, if you're a hardcore Marvel fan like me, you are going to look forward to this movie a lot, like I am. So, I predicted the whole movie in my head. I predicted what's going to happen. So I'd like to share my predictions with you. So here's how I think So here are my predictions on Captain America Civil War. Okay. So the movie opens up with Steve Rogers, Captain America, and Sam Wilson, the Falcon. They've located Bucky. They know where Bucky is, the Winter Soldier. So they decide to go to the place that the Winter Soldier's at, so Cap can convince him to join his side again. Meanwhile, Tony Stark, Iron Man, wants to build these bots that will help the world. You'd think he'd learn his lesson by now. So he builds them and stuff, and he announces it. So while Cap and Falcon find Bucky, Falcon decides to call in Scott Lang, Ant-Man. So Cap, Falcon, and Ant-Man, they get Bucky out, and Steve convinces him to join his team again, which he does, and they become pals again. But when Captain America gets back, he finds out that Iron Man is building these bots to save people and stuff. So that leads them into a massive conflict where they start arguing to the media about this and stuff. Now, Hydra. Let me talk about Hydra. So Hydra has plans for Captain America. Baron Helmut Zemo, you may remember if you saw Age of Ultron, Baron von Wolfgang Strucker died. So Baron Zemo is taking over for him. And Brock Rumlow, who was all scarred up after the Winter Soldier movie, becomes Crossbones, and he is hired to assassinate Captain America. So, meanwhile, Clint Barton, Hawkeye, finds out that Cap and Iron Man are going into a fight, and Sharon Carter, Agent 13, calls him back in, which he does because he feels like he needs to join S.H.I.E.L.D. again. I don't know. Meanwhile, Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, is upset that her brother, Pietro Maximoff, Quicksilver, is dead. So the Vision cheers her up about that, which develops a relationship for them. We are then introduced to Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Of course you know him. So he joins Iron Man's side, but joins Cap's side later on. Then we see T'Challa, Black Panther. You may remember in Age of Ultron where Hulk and Hulkbuster Iron Man were fighting, and that was in Wakanda. So Black Panther brings Captain America and Falcon to Wakanda because he has a mission for them since they were so good and stuff. And Crossbones is there, so Captain America gets in a fight with Crossbones. And when Captain America gets back, he finds out Peggy Carter has died. So he goes to her funeral, and then Cap feels upset that she's dead. And then we get the battle. So we get a battle between War Machine and Falcon and a bunch of heroes together fighting. And Ant-Man and stuff. But then Baron Zemo comes in and starts taking over. So that's when Iron Man and Cap decide to call troops so they can save New York. So Iron Man, he quits the robots and they become friends again. Then Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, and General Ross, Red Hulk, join in the fight. And they smash some stuff up. But Crossbones shoots Captain America, and Captain America dies during the battle. So Baron Zemo is eventually defeated, and Crossbones is killed somehow. I'm not sure how, though. And Iron Man feels upset that Captain America is dead, so he joins the Avengers again. Falcon and Black Widow quit the Avengers. but the Winter Soldier becomes the new Captain America, and that is when Ant-Man, Wasp, and Red Hulk join the team. So we have a new team of Avengers. Iron Man, War Machine, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Red Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. A brand new team of Avengers. And then the movie ends. But wait, the end credit scene. So the first end credit scene, I'm predicting there'll be two. The first one, we see Steve Rogers at a farm, and then General Ross comes by, and Cap says, "Thank you for helping me fake my death." And General Ross says, "No problem." And then that scene ends. But wait, the second end credit scene. Bruce Banner wakes up in the ship that the Hulk took in Age of Ultron, and he gets out of it, and he sees he is on home of the Guardians of the Galaxy, planet Xandar. And then Yondu holds a blaster to his head and says, "Who the hell are you?" Then his eyes turn green. Movie ends just like that. Now, some of you may not agree with what I predict, but let me explain. The reason why I think Captain America would fake his death is because, see, after the funeral, he doesn't feel so well, so he thinks he should just retire. But he will retire for the rest of the series, up until Infinity War, when he finds out Thanos is taking over. Then he comes back and says, "Oh, hey, I'm not actually dead. Okay, let's take this purple guy down." Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. And the second end credit scene, I believe the Hulk is gonna be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I think so. Yeah, so those are my predictions on Civil War. Tell me what you think in the comments below, what you think is gonna happen in Civil War. See ya.